it's your girl Asia and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. Be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button on the screen right now for your girl. Let's run up the subscribers because this content is giving what it needs to give. In today's video, you guys, so time out really quickly. It really was supposed to be a mukbang. But see, what had happened was, you know, when you're pregnant and you're hungry and you just can't really wait to sit down and do no mukbang. Yeah, I ate like half of the food and then I was just so full. I was just like, there's just no way. Anywho, next time I gotta get better. I gotta do a mukbang for you guys because I was really excited. Like, I'm looking at the McDonald's bag like right here. Like, it's right there, I promise. Anyways, y'all did give your girl some spicy questions and oh, I was like, I can't let it go. Like, I gotta, I gotta answer these questions for y'all. So, without further ado, baby, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Okay, so since I used my phone to record, I had typed up the notes. Typed up the questions in my notes. So, we're just gonna jump right in. Some of these questions are a little bit like low spicy, kind of high spicy, kind of mid spicy, but I'm just gonna answer what I have. So here we go. First question, do you like girls? So I've never been sexually attracted to a female. I mean, I'll definitely like dance with a girl, like like my best friend had his birthday party last year and he invited his co-worker out and she was a Latina. She had a, you know, wagon and, you know, we were just dancing and having fun, you know, nothing like that. You know, I feel like girls, I don't have to be gay or, you know, like a girl like that to have fun. I was a little tipsy, so whatever. But in a sexual way, in a relationship way, no, I do not like girls like that. But girls are very beautiful. Hello. But no, never been with a girl. Don't want to get with a girl. I'm good where I'm at, okay? I could go like either way, you know, just trying to figure it out. Will you have your kid in public schools or private? Good question. You know, in the next year or two, I definitely see my tax bracket upgrading. Now, I went to a public school, I feel like a really good education. I do feel like there was some flaws, of course. I feel like there's a lot of flaws in public school education. You get a lot of teachers who just don't care. The school I went to was a little, look, if you buck. So sometimes, you know, your focus, I feel like really couldn't be there, but I never really gave it any thought of whether I want my kids to go to a public school or private school.
Feel me.
I definitely do feel like private school is an investment and I want to see my kid education be top tier. However, I want them to want it for themselves, you know. So when they're younger, like, of course, like I can throw my kid in private school because I can do that. But when they get a little bit older, it's like, okay, what do you want, you know, kind of thing. So if my kid is like, okay, yeah, mom, I want to stay in private school because then cool. If my kid want to be simple and go to base, like, there's nothing wrong with public school, you know, there's nothing wrong with it. My personal preference, I think I would prefer my kids to be in private school, but at the end of the day, it's gonna be what my baby wants. So toss it up. Like, if I was like, by the time, you know, I blow up or whatever, and I'm like big, buku famous and buku rich or whatever, that's not gonna mean anything. I'm gonna be human just like you. I'm gonna bleed just like you. Like, if my kid wants to keep it simple and low-key, we're gonna keep it simple and low-key. We're gonna go to public school, you heard? I got carried away, but yeah. What's something that we don't know about you? Y'all probably don't know a lot. I'm the only child. I've never met my dad, so I'm 24. Never met my father. Don't know who my father is. I'm originally from Georgia. So I was born in Claxton, Georgia, a little small town, about a couple of minutes outside from Glenville, Georgia, which is where my family stays. When I was itty bitty, my mom moved to Texas because my grandmother moved to Texas because her husband was in the army, and we all wanted to be close. And a couple of years later, we're still here. So originally from Georgia, not Texas. If you don't know, which I feel like I put a video out about my skin, but I have very, very sensitive skin. I got eczema. Like, I have eczema. At any time, my skin, it hasn't happened in about 3 years, but like in any time, my skin can like bump up out of nowhere. And if you ain't never, when it first happened to me, I thought I was turning into like the whole like, but it's really, really crazy. It looks really, really scary, but I have not had that happen to me in about 3 years, so we good. I'm trying to think. There's a lot of stuff that I can share with you guys. That's all I got, so we're gonna keep that for right now. How did you feel when you found out you were pregnant? Who asked this? Like, who asked this question? I love my peanut. I love my baby, but of course, I feel like I did the dramatic cry, like, like, girl, cut it out. You knew what you was doing. But no, I was really kind of disappointed in myself. I feel like that's my first time saying it. I was disappointed in myself because I knew that I really wanted to be married, and I wanted to wait until I was like 27, 28. I'm 24. That's not a bad age at all to have kids. You know, I know some people that's way younger with way more. That's neither here nor there. But for me, for my personal goals, for what I wanted to do, what I wanted to accomplish, I gave myself a timeline of like 27, 28, and I'm gonna have a big rock on my finger. Am I 27? No. And do I have a rock on my finger? No. So it definitely made me feel like, oh my God, like I'm gonna, but after I calmed down and was able to see like, okay, kids are a blessing from the Lord. It doesn't, despite what I was doing, having fun, you know what I'm saying? That I love my baby with all my heart, and ever since I found out I'm pregnant, my first trimester had me weak as a dog. However, I am feeling like the best that I've ever felt, and I'm so happy, and I can't wait to meet my baby. So I was scared, I was nervous, I was disappointed in myself. I felt like a failure. I feel like everything that I accomplished just kind of went out the window. But I don't care what nobody gotta say. Like, I did what I crossed off my list to do, and now I'm having a baby. Biggest regret in life so far. I don't like the word regret. I feel like it's such a negative, like, you know. I feel like if I was to regret something, that my whole life would be different right now. It wouldn't be, I don't think I would be sitting in front of this camera if one little thing in my life went left or went right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like literally every mistake, every choice, every whatever, it happened so it could lead me here. So I don't necessarily have a regret so far. I will say one of the biggest mistakes that I've made was being with someone for a very long time who didn't value me, didn't cherish me, broke me down. This person literally almost pushed me to the edge of suicidal thoughts. So I let someone break down my character for a very long time, and I would say that is probably my biggest regret. Or I'm sorry, not regret, because I don't regret it, because if I feel like if I would have left earlier or if I would have left later, like everything in my life would be different right now. So I'm happy that I left and everything in my head just clicked like a normal person. And I was able to see my worth, and I was able to love on myself, and I was able to, you know, do what I have to do. But I don't regret it, but it definitely was a mistake. But everything happens for a reason. Like, now I'm in a great relationship. Now I'm having a baby. Like, I mean, don't get no better than that. You know what I'm saying? What we got? Best advice for someone starting a YouTube channel. Child. We would be here all day. Because check it out, right? You can have like a lot of good friends, a supportive family, a supportive boyfriend, a supportive dog, like whatever. You can have a great support system. Okay. A great support system. But when you start putting that work on YouTube, child, the people you thought supported you are not going to support you. Let me repeat. The support you think you're going to get, you're not going to receive. And I've heard a lot of other YouTubers say this. I've experienced this. It's like when you're starting a YouTube channel, of course you're not gonna pop off overnight. That's like, that ain't gonna happen. However, you come to find out that you have more strangers watching your videos, engaging with your videos, sending you encouraging words, people you don't know who are interested in your content. You know what I'm saying? Like, your family can be like, oh, okay, yeah, I saw the video. Like, did you? What did I say? What color was my shirt? What color are my nails? Like, you know, it's just, you have people that say they support you until you actually start popping off. And then when you start to pop off, they're going to be looking at you like, Asia, we family. Asia, I'm your friend. Asia, No. Like, you thought you was gonna, you think I owe you? Girl, bye. Like, no, like, I've seen it happen over and over, and I'm just like, you know. But basically what I'm trying to say is, don't expect a lot of support, because it's gonna be heavy in the beginning. It's gonna be real heavy in the beginning. And then as you start to get into YouTube, you see, oh, this is a lot of work. I gotta create a thumbnail. I gotta edit. Editing takes forever. You might get burnt out in the beginning. Like, I started heavy, and then I think I missed like maybe 2 or 3 months. If I probably would have been consistent those 2 or 3 months, if I would have had some support behind me telling me, yo, Asia, we missed a YouTube video, what's going on? I probably would have, you know, kicked it in gear. But y'all, just don't expect so much support and love, even from your loved ones, because at the end of the day, one, people have their own lives that they're doing. People have their own things that they're going through. So that support that you are looking for, you really do gotta be that support for yourself. Like, you have to tell yourself, okay, why am I posting this? Why am I doing this? Like, figure out your why. Don't worry about when the money gonna come in, when the subscribers gonna come in, when the 4,000 hours gonna hit. Like, keep on remembering your why, and you'll make it to the top. So my best advice is be your biggest supporter. Be consistent. Be super duper consistent. I'm also kind of doing this myself now, but post your TikToks, post your reels, like, get your name out there. Like, YouTube isn't just enough. And I'm learning that, okay, Asia, you make YouTube videos, now you gotta turn around and make TikToks and reels. Like, get into it, like, get a bag, get your money. It's 2022. Social media, being an influencer, I'm not saying it's the easiest job, but you could be missing out on a bag because you're not promoting in the right places. So promote yourself. People are gonna remove themselves from yourself. I was getting tongue tied. But people are going to remove themselves from your social media. Like, you gotta just charge up to the game and be like, okay, whatever, I'm gonna continue to post myself, I'm gonna continue to upload, I'm gonna continue to advertise, yada chit chat. Because like I said, when you make it, they're gonna be coming in your messages. Don't you remember me, girl? Bye. Okay guys, so on to the next question is business ventures you are pursuing. So I'm not really gonna say one of them because one of them involves my baby and my baby's not here yet. However, the second one I will say is called Baddies Who Budget. I'll have Instagram right there. Go ahead and click it right there. And essentially what that company is going to be doing is I will be teaching Black women, you know, really any woman, like black, brown, purple, blue, green, yellow, orange, whatever color you are, I want to help you build wealth. So that is my primary focus. I started off wanting to do like financial planners, but the way I wanted it to be, it was just it was gonna be a lot of money because I really wanted the packaging, I wanted the marketing, I wanted everything to look like, I want to promote towards businesswomen, I want to promote, oh my gosh, I have the hiccups. I want to promote towards businesswomen, I want to promote towards entrepreneurs, I want to promote towards baddies. The company is called Baddies Who Budget. So influencers, like taking charge of your money and knowing how to set up your offspring so that when they get older and you get a little bit when they get older and you get older, your kids, your family, like you're set up. So that is something I'm really passionate about. Like I've been having that cooking up for a minute, but I do have something that I am working on for that. I took a little break from that. However, it's time for me to get this bag. But yes, Baddies Who Budget, go ahead and follow me on Instagram so you guys can keep up with new things that are coming for that. Okay. Whoo, child. This next question, this next question, I'm really going to keep it short, condensed, and to the point. Because this next question is, what happened with you and Damien? You and him just called it quits out of nowhere. Also, what happened to your friends at Navarro? Ew. So you miss spicy. Okay, so for the people, first of all, he's never been on this channel. Never will be on this channel. Damien is my ex. So you have Poppy, you have Damien. Damien was before Poppy. And just to kind of give you a little backstory so I can bring you up to date. So boom, me and Damien met 2016. I went to Navarro College. Now, have you guys seen Navarro cheer? Yeah, I knew them, and that's where I went to school at. So I went to school at Navarro from 2016 to 2018, right? So 2016, boom, I'm fresh out of high school. I meet Damien. It's a lot that I can get into. I'm really just want to kind of keep it service level. I met Damien, we hit it off. August, September, October. I want to say we got I have no idea. I think it was like official in October. And once we got together, before we got together, it was literally like, child, I think it was just lust, got together, and as soon as we made it official, that's when I became the laughing stock of NC. So it was this girl there that looked like this right here. And she had a big, you know, bottom half, and I guess that's what got his attention. Don't know, but you know, it was just rumors that they were doing things, and oh child, he was playing flag football, and I didn't have a phone. He let me hold his phone. He didn't know I knew the password though. Man, looked at the password, saw like when you come into my dorm and take me to the States. Like, I saw a lot, okay? So our relationship, my first semester of college was woo-hoo, and me being woo-hoo, I still went back. So 2017, our relationship is better. Still on the rocks. It was a lot of stuff, y'all. It was this girl, that girl, this girl, that girl. I remember I blocked a girl on his Instagram from Houston. Man, he went back and unblocked her. Like, I really don't like talking about this relationship because it drove me to the point of where I didn't feel like I was worthy of being alive anymore. This person just devalued me, and I was so weak in the knees. I was weak in the knees. But anyways, 2017, we're cool. Still not great. We're cool. 2018, I graduate from NC, and we decide to go to UNT together. Now, UNT was not supposed to be my dream school. I never heard of UNT until maybe like a month before I graduated from Navarro College. UNT is located in Denton, Texas, like an hour north of Dallas. And I knew I definitely wanted to be in the DFW Metroplex. My dream school was Sam Houston. Oh my gosh, like I toured the school like 3 times. Just, I knew I wanted to be there. I knew that was the campus. I knew that's where I needed to be. But something was just telling me like Sam Houston is also in a very small town. It's also like my prison. That part I wasn't messing with, but I mean that didn't stop all the other 30-40 some thousand students from going. So I was just like, you know, okay, so we were actually he was going to go to UNT and I was going to go to Sam Houston. I think he was going to try to follow me to Sam Houston just for the sake of our relationship, but truth be told, I didn't want that. So I had a UNT recruiter come. There was a UNT recruiter that came down to Navarro. She was like, "What's your GPA?" I was like, 3.7. She was like, "Send me your transcript, an unofficial transcript." I went to the the admissions office, whatever, got the unofficial transcript, sent to her email. She emailed me back within like 20 minutes. She was like, yeah, you're already at the end. Because they were waiving like the application fee for transfer students. I was like, one less thing I gotta pay. One less thing I gotta pay. So I reached out to one of my mentors at Navarro College. Her name was Faye. I loved her so much. And she offered to take me and a couple of other people to UNT to go look at, they had like college day or whatever. Get there, falling off the campus, love the business program. I was like, wow, like I never seen UNT in my life. It was like so ducked off. I just never heard of it. So long story short, but a short story long. Moved to UNT, 2018 we start. That's when things get rocky in our relationship. I think 2018 to 2019, I was the most depressed I've ever been in my life. I had eczema flare-ups like every day for maybe like 3 or 4 months. I wasn't eating. I had heart problems. I was losing hair. I was depressed. Me and him was arguing like every day. And I think for me, it was just kind of, you know, a little bit of a transition in our relationship. And then, first of all, a university is hard. Like, at Navarro College, I was passing through them classes. Like, I feel like there was no way you can fail out of community college. The work is really easy, you know? Baby! I went to UNT and it was a whole different ball game. So I wasn't used to that. You know, I had to like get used to the teachers being so strict and so tough, and they did not care. Like, they truly did not care. So, you add all that in 2018, 2019, you know, it is what it is. Moving forward to 2020, I would say towards like the middle, towards the end of 2019, we started to get better as a couple. I started to go into therapy, and I started seeing a nutritionist. But 2020 is where things took a left. So everyone knows COVID happened during 2020, and I was like, well, I'm gonna go stay with my mama. And he was like, you know, okay, I'm gonna go, you know, he was gonna go stay with his people. So I leave my dorm, I leave my apartment. I had an off-campus apartment. I leave my apartment and I go home with my mother, and I spend quarantine with my mom. Now, baby, after spring break, UNT was like, okay, we're gonna extend spring break another week. And then after that, they was like, okay, the campus is closed down indefinitely. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go spend it with my mom. It was just a crazy time. Like, the world, our generation ain't never seen nothing like that. So I was shook it, baby. I was shook it to the course. Anywho, I'm trying to get to the meat and potatoes. So it's probably like April, right? We're still going strong. We're good. We're communicating. We're, you know, at this point, we kind of have a long distance relationship because I'm probably like 2 hours from Dallas. So wasn't nobody traveling, wasn't nobody doing anything like that. Like, we was just spending time with our families, which is understandable during that time. So I made a tweet, and I said, my relationship with God is essential. I'll put a clip of it right here. And I can't remember what time it was. I think it was like at night, kind of late, I don't know. But the tweet started gaining some traction. And this is on my new Twitter account. So I'm like, oh my God, like, I'm popping. It's my first viral tweet, y'all. So viral anything. So I reached out to him and I was like, yo, can you go like my tweet? Because I was so hyped. I'm like, I looked at my phone. It was like at 1,000 likes and 2,000 retweets. I'm like, okay, we're getting somewhere. Y'all, I don't know if homeboy was just down in the dumps. I don't know if he was having a bad day. I don't know if a teacher pissed him off. But when I tell you that he went completely off, like he went smooth, like he went off. He went off. So he broke up with me, like, during quarantine, because I asked him to go like my Yeah, how y'all looking right now, like, yeah, that was me. Discombobulated, confused, confuzzled. Like, it just wasn't adding up. You know, I don't know if he would, I don't know. Still to this day, I don't know. I don't know. So, okay. I was like, okay. I was to the point where I graduated in May of 2020, and I'm like, I'm trying to figure out my next steps, my nigga. Like, I can't be over here like trying to chase you during quarantine, and I'm trying to figure out me. Long story short, in May of 2020, I graduated with my bachelor's of business administration and marketing from UNT. Had no type of support from him. I was sad. I was disappointed. Like, we worked through our problems. It seemed like our relationship was going good, and then you just break up with me like a month. Like, did you do that? So like, I don't know. So I graduate in May, and then I would say towards the end of May, I came back up here to Denton to, you know, start looking for a job and get my head back in the game. Like, okay, I need to look for jobs, because it was like a lot of things were still closed, but things were starting to open back up. So I had a couple of interviews in downtown Dallas and woo. And then I had like a lot of his friends, I would say from June, July, August, September. Yes, during those 4 months, I had family, friends, co-workers, my co-workers like reach out to me talking about dude, like, give him another chance. Y'all, I was living my best life. I had like 10 boyfriends. I'm just playing. But no, like, I never, like, he was all that I knew in like my adult dating life. Like, it was always him, and we had plans on getting married and having kids. Like, dude brought me like 2 rings, y'all. Like, it was that deep with it. Like, I went on family trips with him and his family. I stayed at his family house. Like, this wasn't like nothing for play. This was real life. So during those 4 months, it was consistency. It was, let me fix it, yada yada, chit chat. In October, I finally give in. We talk or whatever, and it was at his brother's party. They have the same name, but that's neither here nor there. And his brother had invited me to his Halloween party. We talk, we dance, we have a good time. And the rest of the year goes on, 2020. Y'all, I skipped a whole year. Okay, so everything I just said was 2021. 2020, we had no reconciliation. Is that the right word? Oh my God, my memory just like slipped. 2020, we had no reconciliation, right? It was 2021. So we were broken up for over a year, and he was still being persistent. Because 2020, I was living my life like this golden, living my life like I had 10 boyfriends. But I was having so much fun. I was single, I was free, I was living my life, I was doing what I wanted to do. Anyways, got me a big girl job in 2021. That's when we rekindled and we talked about it. And then it wasn't until, oh my God, I'm tripping. Oh, this is so hard to remember. Okay, so it was October 2020, the Halloween party, and then we got together like January of 2021. Okay. Yes, I'm like it's 2022, and I didn't. Yeah. Okay, we on track. So, talking to the Halloween party, we make it official in 2021 in January. Mind you, I'm really not even in the right headspace to really be with him. Like, I'm coming from high play status to, you know, wifey, and I really wasn't ready to play that with him. And I just knew that our relationship had been so up and down and round and merry-go-round and in circles and roller coasters and boomerang. Our relationship was very, very psychotic. And I kind of just, this is gonna sound bad. This is gonna sound so bad. But I kind of just got with him because I was bored. I was bored, y'all. And that's so mean to say. I'm not even that type of person. But I've always been a relationship type of girl. I've never been a player. I've never been one of those girls to have 10 boyfriends. I've always been in a relationship. And I missed the idea of being in a relationship with him, but I didn't want to be with him. And I remember his sister was reading, like, she was into these like tarot cards, and she was like, Asia, something is just like the spirits are just saying like you guys are forcing it. And I was like, no.
Come on, baby.
You know, I guess it was obvious. Like, it wasn't there. It just wasn't there anymore. This is 2021. We were doing this since 2016, and there's a lot of things in between that, like I said, baby, this video would be like 10 hours. But essentially, there was a lot of hurt. There was a lot of messing around with other girls. There was a lot of backstabbing. There was a lot of, I don't really want to say the word cheating, because I don't know if he actually physically cheated on me. But when it came to texting, calling, FaceTiming, yeah, like dude would guard his phone with his life. And I would be like, the phone or me? And he would be like, the phone. And I'd be like, okay. And I left. But then I would come back. You know, it was very, very toxic. But by 2021, I felt like he was serious, but it just wasn't there. My emotions had left. My feelings for the relationship was gone. I didn't feel like I cared. He cared. I was just playing game. And that's sad, but that's the truth. And how we officially ended, oh my God. He went through my phone, and I was talking to this football player from UNT at the time. He went through my phone. He was looking at my text messages while I was dead asleep. And I don't know what he saw. I have no idea what he saw, but I think that kind of took him over the edge. I wasn't still doing it, you know, while we were together, but I don't know. He was a very insecure guy. So what happened with you and Damien? You and him just called it quits out of nowhere? No, it was building up. It was really building up. I should have left like 2016. I should have left. That relationship was very toxic. Like I said, like I had suicidal thoughts because of this relationship. Like the love wasn't there. The physical attraction wasn't there. Like I didn't find him appealing anymore. Again, that's neither here nor there, but that's what happened. We just didn't work. We weren't going to work. I feel like we were in two different headspaces, and he's a Virgo, I'm a Capricorn. You do the math. And what happened to your friends at Navarro? Girl, what friends at Navarro? I feel like I had some good friends, but I don't know, just when you're elevating your life and you're doing your own thing, and people can be praising you but can be hating from the sidelines too, and I feel like that was a lot of that in my case. I feel like I never really had true supporters and friends at Navarro. I feel like people hung out with me for the benefit, the gain, you know. Navarro was a really, really tough time for me because I wasn't used to the girls. I wasn't used to the girls being so like catty and like wanting, like I had girls wanting to literally like fight me for couldn't even tell you what. And it had nothing to do with my guy. It had nothing to do with Damien. It was like, I had girls really plotting on me. Like, girls didn't like me. No one liked me. No one liked me. I don't know. I feel like I never really had true friends in Navarro. I had people that maybe cared about me, that, you know, liked me, but as I continue to move up and move on, like, they didn't check on me, they didn't care, and I didn't do the same for them either. So yeah, I wouldn't even say I had friends in Navarro, girl. I had associates. That school was hell. But I hope I answered your question. Me and him, it was just a lot of negativity that built up, and when it came down to it, it just wasn't. It is what it is. It ain't nothing to cut that off. Yeah. Did you plan your pregnancy? No. I mean, it's not like I was doing anything to prevent my pregnancy, but I wasn't doing anything to stop it. Wait, I'm so sorry. I wasn't doing anything to protect myself by having to stop having a kid. I wasn't taking any type of precaution. I know what happens when you have unprotected sex, so that's that. I mean, planned, no, but like looking at my partner and be like, okay, babe, we finna create peanut right now. Like, no, that wasn't the case. It wasn't the case. Do you plan on having a family channel? Of course. We will be uploading at the end of this month. I've been working with my boyfriend on trying to get him, to have his YouTube personality. But honestly, honest to God, I told him, like, you have to be yourself. Like, you have to be yourself. Like, you can't be awkward to the camera. Like, when you on camera, the camera literally picks up everything. Like, I was like, you have to just be yourself. Just, the camera's right there. Like, don't be scared. Just be you. Just be you. But yes, we do plan on having a family channel coming out. I want to keep my own channel because my channel is vlogs, beauty, makeup, fashion, cooking, business, things like that. I want our family channel to be a little bit more about like motherhood and the baby and relationships and all that stuff. Are you against marriage? Absolutely not. I'm not against marriage. I'm definitely very more of a traditional person. Like I said, I wanted to be married before I had my baby. That's not the case. I definitely do believe in marriage. I feel like our society now, our generation, is like downplaying marriage and just open to the idea of having multiple kids by multiple women. And I mean, if that's what you stand for and that's what you believe, that's you. But my boyfriend was like, I don't want baby mama, one wife. I want you to be the mother of my children. Multiple, like, we not doing that, So it's just like, I definitely believe in it. And I'm glad I have a partner who believes in it. Hey, babe. But I'm not against it. I definitely do believe in marriage. I just feel like our society, everyone has their opinion. Everyone has their opinion, and people are gonna think and feel how they want. But marriage, I feel like, is very, very sacred. Like, you cannot downplay that. I believe that God created you for someone. You might gotta get through multiple people to get to that one, but I definitely believe that God created you for someone. He created your heart to match someone else's heartbeat. That's truly what I believe. So hopefully your girl can be Mrs. one day. Let's see, favorite pregnancy craving so far. Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A spicy deluxe sandwich. Chick-fil-A. Oh my god. Y'all, it's so good. Woo. With their ranch, I have cravings that like come and go. I would say in the beginning I was craving high tea orange. I was craving any type of fruit punch. I was craving fries, potatoes, canes and their dipping sauce. Oh my gosh. I haven't had nothing weird. I crave a lot of fruit too. Specifically like berries, grapes, pineapples, mangoes. But I haven't craved nothing like crazy, you know? I typically crave like juice, sweet stuff. Yeah, I think I got 2 more questions, y'all. Red signs in a friendship. Ooh. The energy shifts. And that can be for numerous of reasons, but I've had a lot of failed relationships, friendships at that, and that's not something I'm proud of. I just think women, it's just I have a strong personality myself, so I feel like for you to be my friend, I'm gonna tell you how I feel. I might not deliver it the right way, and I think sometimes that's my problem. But I truly am coming from a place of love and sincerity, and oof. I feel like when the energy starts to shift, yeah, that's the number 1 sign. I feel like when your friend is like, you guys plan something and they're always like canceling or rescheduling. Again, it could be a lot of numerous things that's going on, but someone that's not consistent with what they're saying, it's like, how can you expect them to be a consistent friend? And that's a lot of issues that I've had too. Like, baby, I will cut you off. You really get 1 try with me, but we're human, we make mistakes, whatever. So I've been lenient. It's just because I don't have the time for the games, like, say what you mean and mean what you say. I understand that communication is very hard. It's hard for me. We're adults, but adults can still have issues communicating because of something that happened in their childhood through their trauma. You know what I'm saying? So, I think those are my 2 red flags. And someone that's always like, what's the word I'm looking for? Someone that always has something negative to say. Like, you gonna be negative Nancy the whole time? Like, get out. Get out. And this is my last question, you guys. Oh, I got 2. Okay, we'll do the last 2. Your most toxic coworker. It had to be one of my first jobs when I worked at Sonic. It was a manager. His name was Keith. Oh my god, he played I'm the manager. Like, I'm the boss. Like, he played into that role a lot. Micromanaged a lot. I basically got fired from Sonic because he didn't like me. Yeah, he was a grown man, too grown to be picking on me. I had just turned 16. Oh my god. I had just turned 16. It was my first job and I was so excited, and yeah. I think to this day he was the most toxic person. He was just like, he would always nitpick with me. He would always be like, Asia, you ain't doing this, you gotta do that, you gotta do it like this, you gotta do it like that, I'm the boss. That's what I do. I'm just like, boy, like, I'm not even gonna say what I was gonna say. But there's definitely a lot of management, the higher ups. It don't even really be the people you're working with. It be your management team that is really the most toxic. They control the work environment, so they use that literally to their advantage. And yeah, he's probably still there. Hey. And then my last thing is, what is something weird about you? Weird? I wouldn't say I have anything weird about me. I'm kind of OCD, but that's not really weird. I would say I can never really finish a water bottle. Like, if you really know me, like, I can never finish a whole water bottle. I don't know. Something about like the last drop, just, I don't know. It's making me cringe kind of thinking about it. Like, I just can't. I gotta leave like a little bit of water in there. I can't finish a whole water bottle. I hate seeing water like left around sinks. That my insides go crazy. I will get as much paper towel, whatever I need to wipe it away, and then I feel calm. But I'm just like, how can people how can you go to the bathroom and see sinks with puddles by them and be okay? Like, are you not human? Anyways, y'all, this was pretty long. I hope I answered all your questions, what you were expecting him to be. Yeah, baby, the raw, the uncut, and the truth is what you got from today's video. Thank you guys if you watched all the way to the end. On Wednesday, Sunday, I will be dropping another video. It is a Target hygiene edition must have. So ladies, check it in, check in, check in. Thank you guys so much for watching my YouTube video. Again, go ahead and subscribe and make sure you guys turn on my notifications bell. You do not want to miss. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.